Welcome. This is Bett Bollhoefer. This is chair yoga. We're going to be working on legs and shoulders. We're going to build some muscle in the glutes, the quads, and the hamstrings, and the arms. So come into a comfortable seated pose. Close your eyes. Let's start off feeling our feet on the ground. Let's turn our attention to our sits bones. And then bring your attention to your hands, sitting on your lap. Next, turn your attention to your environment, any sounds. Now turn your attention to your emotional state. Create a nuanced sentence that would describe how you're feeling right now. Let's turn our attention to our mental patterns. Notice if you think in pictures or sounds, words. Note if there's any repetition in the patterns in your thoughts. All right, softly open your eyes, bring your hands to heart. Let's set an intention for our practice. And then open with an Om. Inhale. Om. We're going to inhale, the arms open, wide. And then exhale, the hands to heart center. This is a seated cat-cow. Feel yourself rolling back and forth on your sits bones. Let's do one more. And then when you bring your hands to heart center, we're going to do a humming-bee breath for 1 minute. The second half of an Om, so inhaling slowly into your lower belly. Exhale as a hum. One more. Inhaling to the lower belly very slowly. And then into the chest. Feel the resonance through your heart. We're going to now take our hands to our shoulders, inhaling to the left, exhale to the right. One more. Now we're going to bring our elbows directly up. Inhaling up, exhale out. Always breathe through the nose unless otherwise instructed. We're lifting from the lats, which are the muscle right below the armpit on the side, the side of the body towards the back of the body. One more. We're now going to open up the neck and the shoulders. So first set a baseline, look over your left shoulder, and then look over your right. See what you can see. Remember that. Now we're going to look over the left shoulder, bring our right hand to our right cheek, and then turn towards the right, pressing the hand into the face. Take the left hand to the left cheek, turn the head, pressing the hand into the face. We'll go back 2 more times. One more. Take the right hand above the ear, press the head into the hand, bringing the ear towards the shoulder, and now take the left hand out and stretch it. Let's do 5 breaths here. And 5. Come up slowly. Bring the left hand above the left ear. Press the ear towards the ear. Stretch out the right. 5 deep breaths. And 5. We're now going to interlace the fingers. Bring them behind the head. Press the head into the hands and the hands into the head. 5 breaths. Release it slowly. Take your hands to your forehead. Press into the forehead, into the hands, and 5 deep breaths. And 5. Come out slowly. We're going to now inhale and exhale normally and lift the shoulders for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And lower for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up for 5. This is an isometric neck and shoulder strengthener. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's check our baseline. Look over the left shoulder. See if you can see more. Slowly turn your head and look over the right shoulder. Check if you can see more. Awesome. We're now going to take the right hand, drop it between the shoulder blades, take the left hand up, press into the elbow and the elbow into the hand. We're going to do 5 deep breaths. And 5. And then come out slowly. You can shake out the shoulders, rotate. And then let's take the left hand up, drop it between the shoulder blades. The left elbow is pointing directly towards the ceiling. Take the right hand on top, press the elbow into the hand and the hand into the elbow. 5 deep breaths. and 5. Come out slowly, shake it out. Let's take the right hand across the body, capture the right arm with the left arm, and let's do 5 deep breaths. Try to keep the right arm as straight as possible. This is opening your rotator cuff. And 5. Open up the right arm, then take the left arm across the body, capture it with the right arm. Try to keep the left arm as straight as possible. Inhale for 5. 5 deep breaths. And 5. All right, we're gonna now do leg lifts. So we can hold on to the back of our chair. We can even lay down a little bit, resting on the back. And then we're gonna lift the right leg and then the left leg. Inhaling up, exhale down. So we're starting off with knees bent. So this is engaging the quads, warming up the legs. If you press through the heel, you're going to really engage that hamstring. So you can slow it down a little bit and press through the heel. If you're going slower than me, that's okay. One more with the leg bent. And now we're going to straighten the legs. So let's straighten both legs and lift both legs up. Bring the heels down and lifting the legs up. Now we're activating our abs, our core. You might find it easier to come to the edge of the chair, holding on. You can move slowly and down slowly. The faster you move, the easier it is. Don't worry if you can't come that high, just use the core. All right, one more. All right, we're gonna make it harder now. We're gonna take our block and put it in between our calves. So find the medius part of your calf, use the block in the medium setting, put it in, hold on to the chair and lift. Squeeze the block with your calves. Make sure you're not gritting your teeth. All right, last one. You can go ahead and bring your block into your hands. Now we're going to take the block from the knees up. Squeeze the block all the way. Remember to keep the elbows very straight. And the faster you go, the easier it is, so go slower. Use muscle and not momentum. Squeeze that block really, really hard. And have the hand on the full on the side of the block, not with the fingers falling off. All right, one more. Wonderful. We're going to now come up to stand and do a cat-cow. So we're going to take our hands to the chair, bend the knees, and we're going to inhale looking up, and then exhale, dropping the head, pushing between the shoulder blades. Our knees became straight, and then we inhale up, making an arch and a concave with our back. So really try to get as much movement in the spine as possible. You can bend your knees more. Looking up, opening the chest. All right, one more. Wonderful. We're going to now do squats. So squats are going to look different no matter, what's going on with you today. So you can use your chair to keep you balanced, or you can just stand without your chair. So wherever you come, we're going to come into our squat. We're going to bring our hands, if we're not touching the chair, we're going to bring our hands together and we're going to do 3 ohms. So really use the belly, engage the glutes, engage the quads, and we'll do 3 ohms. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Wonderful. Feel the resonance through your chest. And now we're going to do dynamic squats. Let's do 5. So again, you can bring your hands to the chair if this feels better. So we're going to come down as low as we can and then push up to straight, lifting the tailbone, lowering the tailbone, lifting the tailbone. That was 2. Inhale up, exhale down. 3, 4, and 5. We're going to now do a forward fold. So with a forward fold, you can have your hands in the chair, or you can bring your hands down to the ground. You can also bring your hands to blocks. So we're going to start with our knees bent and just start pedaling out the feet. Pedaling the knees, which is going to start opening the hamstrings. And after we've done a little bit of warm up here, then we're going to straighten the legs as much as feels safe. It only needs to be 30 to 40% of maximum, and we're going to stay for a minute, deeply breathing through our nose into our lower belly. So again, your hands can be on the ground, on the blocks, or on the chair. Legs are straight and stretching the hamstrings. You may notice that your hamstrings are getting more open. You can maybe come down to the blocks. If you feel dizzy, you can keep your head up. If you don't feel dizzy, you can drop your head. All right, one more deep breath. Wonderful. All right. We are going to now warm up our body more. So you can set your blocks off to the side. You can move your chair a little bit. So we're going to do alternating elbows to knees. So wherever you are today, if you're able to touch the knee to the elbow, go for it. Otherwise, just come as close as you can. So we're going to inhale as we touch. The slower you go, the more you're using muscle. The faster you go, the more you're getting your heart rate up. So decide which one you feel like doing more today. All right, one more on each side. Beautiful. Shake it out. Let's stand in Tadasana. Tadasana is mountain pose. Our feet are underneath our hips. Our knees are micro bent. We close our eyes. And we feel our heart beating. Beautiful. We're going to go and do some arm works now. So we're going to take the elbows back, right arm on top, back, left arm on top, elbows back, and then elbows up, and then elbows back, right, left, elbows straight up. So you can move as slowly as you want to. Just work on getting the pattern first. So the breath is like this. It's exhale every time you bring the elbows back. This is a good brain teaser. All right, one more. Beautiful. Shake it out. We're going to now do more with our arms. We're going to take our 2 blocks. We're going to start off with the blocks in front of our thighs, squeeze them together, and then we're going to make a big circle, lifting the arms up. Take your eyes with your left block, lifting up, looking at the block. Once you get the top, press the blocks together, and then look at the right block coming down. So we're making a big circle with our face, looking up, inhaling up, exhale down, looking at the other hand. So move at your own pace with your breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And now let's look at the right hand going up. Left hand coming down. Press. And then this is the last one. Bringing the hands down. Beautiful. We're going to work on chair pose, which is we're going to bring one block in between the thighs at as high as we can bring them. And we're going to squeeze that block very hard. Then we're going to take our hands on the side of the blocks. And this is the pattern you can just watch. We're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, come down into a little squat. And then inhale, stand back up. And then exhale the arms down. So we're going to do that 5 times. Inhaling up. Exhale into a little squat. Inhale to stand. Bring the arms down. That was 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 5. Perfect. Beautiful. Take the blocks out. Let's shake out the body. We're going to now grab our strap and do some isometric shoulder openings. So wrap the strap around your hand with the belt buckle either near your hand or in your palm, probably just right outside your palm. And then take the strap out, bring it about shoulder width apart. Once you have that, then we're going to take the hands to the thighs, lifting the arms up, inhaling, do a little back bend, and then exhale down. So look at the strap the whole way up, which is going to open the back of the neck. Pulling the strap apart, your elbows are straight the whole way. Last one. Perfect. We're going to now take the hands behind our head. So coming from the top, exhale to behind your head. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Inhaling up, exhale down. You're pulling the strap apart the whole way. Awesome. If your hands are getting a little bit tired, you can drop the strap. Let's open up the hands. We can flip-flop the hands back and forth, straightening the fingers. And then let's make little fists, opening. And now let's do little karate chops. And then shake them out. We're going to take our strap again. Bring your hand right next to the buckle so it doesn't hit you. Wrap the hand, and then we're going to bring the strap behind us. So again, it's a little bit wider than shoulders. And we're going to be lifting and lowering. This is a rotator cuff exercise. So inhaling the arms away from your bottom, exhaling back. Keep the elbows straight. Last one. Beautiful. Okay, drop the strap. We're gonna now do some glutes and hamstring work. So take your chair and we're gonna stand right behind the chair holding on. We're just gonna start with the right leg. Engage the glute and lift the leg out. Bring the leg back, lift the leg out. Pushing through the heel. The standing leg has a micro bend in the knee. Don't overextend the knee. Awesome. Shake it out. We'll go to the other side. So bring your hands to the back of the chair. Lift the left leg out, engaging the quad, the glute, and pushing through the heel to engage the hamstring. Remember to micro bend the standing leg. Last one. All right, shake it out. We're going to now lift the knee, bending the leg. So let's start with the right leg. Let me show you from behind what this looks like. So we're bending the knee and kicking. Pretend like you're kicking the wall behind you. Kick. So we're really engaging the glute. You can go back there and touch it, make sure it's really getting engaged. Tightening the glute and kicking. Remember to micro bend the standing leg. And last one, and then we're going to go to the other leg. So bend the knee and kick. Engage the glute. You can touch it, make sure it's really, really engaged. Foot is flex. Awesome. All right. So I hope you're feeling fantastic. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to do some footwork. So we're going to come up onto our toes and then down. So we're coming up and kind of being firm, coming down on our heel. This is building bone density. So inhale up, exhale down. It's also working on foot strength. So come up as high as you can onto your toes. And we're going to stay here for a whole minute, so enjoy it. If you need to take a break, please do. And then come back in. You can keep your knees micro bent so that your knees are not getting too much pressure. All right, one more. Great, shake it out. Whew. All right, we're gonna work on balance now. So you can have your chair right next to your right leg, and we're gonna come on to the right foot. So bring the left foot up a little bit, and then bring the toes next to the right heel. So once you have that, you can either keep one finger on the chair, hold it, whatever you feel like is safe for you. If you want to try to take your hand off, you can bring your hands together and press them. And if you're feeling really balanced right now, you can lift your hands up. So look at something wherever you are, whatever your hands are doing. Look at something on the wall in front of you. Micro bend the standing knee. Let's do 5 deep breaths here. And 5. So whatever you do, you have to come out with grace, flapping your little wings like a beautiful bird. And you can shake it out, do a little dance. Awesome. We're going to bring the chair over, or you can just walk on the other side of it. And now we're going to come onto the left foot. So bringing the weight onto the left foot, lift the right, bring the toes next to the heel. And remember, you can have options with the hands. Your sides are going to be different. This side may feel more stable or less. So decide if you want to have your hand on the chair, one finger, hands together at heart center, or lifting the arms up. Whatever you choose, we're going to do 5 deep breaths here. Pick up a spot on the wall. And 5. Beautiful. And then coming out with grace, flapping your beautiful bird's wings, and do a little dance. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, we're going to do some more work with the legs. So we're going to bring our chair in front of us, and we're going to bring our hands on the chair. Then we're going to step back with the right leg, bending the left knee. So you can move the knee so that the knee is right over the ankle. So this is basically a lunge pose. Your toes are all pointed towards the chair. And then from here, we are going to go into a half moon. A warrior 3. Okay, so we're going to do a warrior 3. So our hands are on the chair, the toes are pointing forward, bringing the weight onto our left quad. We're going to lift the right leg up, inhaling up, and then exhale, drop it. You could just lift an inch. It doesn't have to be very far, but you don't want to use momentum. You want to use muscle. So the slower you move, the more muscle. So you'll notice as you lift, you're doing a one-legged squat right here. If this is too easy for you, you can take the arms off the chair and just lift. You also bring your hands to the top of the chair and lift. And so let's just do one more lifting, and then let's hold. So wherever you are, you could bring your hands off the chair. You could have your hands forward, touching. Let's just try one of those. And then let's do 5 deep breaths. And 5. Stretching out as much as possible, and then slowly bring the right leg down. You can bring that leg up to meet. Let's close our eyes, stand in Tadasana. Feel the difference on our sides. Feel your heart beating, being sure to breathe in and out through the nose. All right, beautiful. All right, so remember your options. You can have your hands on the chair, on the back, up, out. So we're going to take our left foot back. Now, how far back? It depends on how you feel today. So be kind to yourself. Bring it back wherever feels comfortable. And my legs are not on a line, they're separated. My legs are separate as far as my hips. So you can bring your hands down, bend the right knee, and then lift the left leg up. Remember, we're using muscle and not momentum. So move slowly with little tiny hops or little tiny lifts. Inhaling up, exhale down. We're engaging the quad. All right, let's do one more. And now let's hold. Now, as we hold, remember we can keep our hands here. We can bring our hands to the back of the chair. If we feel really good and solid, we can lift the hands. So this is a very big balance pose. Wherever you are, let's do 5 deep breaths. Pushing through the foot. And 5. Lower very slowly. You can bring the foot up slowly. Let's stand in Tadasana. Feel your heartbeat. Beautiful. All right. So we are going to come into a meditation now. So let's come and sit. So you can sit all the way back on your chair, but wherever you're sitting, let's just make sure our back is nice and straight. Close your eyes. We're going to do 4 count box breath for 2 minutes. So a 4 count box breath is in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, and hold out for 4. All right, let's go. Hold for 4, out for 4, hold out for 4, in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold out for 4, in for 4, and now continue at your own pace. All right, last round. Return your breath to normal. Let's check in with how we're feeling emotionally. If you were to pick a nuanced sentence to describe how you're feeling, what would it include?